Hello everyone, welcome back to another Youth Tutors video. Today we will be going over using the greatest common factor to factor out expressions, and we have 4 examples here to go through, so let's begin. The first one is 60x minus 30. What we have to start doing is listing out the individual factors of each number. Here we have 60 and negative 30. When we're listing out factors, it's not necessary to consider whether the number is negative or positive. However, when you are factoring, you should take this into account. And you'll see what I mean in a few minutes. Okay, so 60, let's list out the factors. 30 times 2, 20 times 3, 6, 10, 15, and 4, 60, and 1. With numbers like 60 or any kind of number that has a lot of different factors, list as many as you can, especially in any kind of assessment. It can be a little bit tricky, so list as many as you can come up with. We have 3 and 10 for 30, 15 and 2. We also have 6 and 5, 30 and 1. I think this is a pretty good list, so let's start actually seeing what common factors they have. We see 1, 10, 2, 3, let's see. Oh, actually, for this one, 5 also works. It would be 5 and 12, so we have 5 right here. Let's see, 15 as well, 30, and 6. So the factors are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. Out of all of these common factors, now we have to determine which one's the greatest factor, and that's pretty simple. It would be 30. So we put 30 on the outside, and now we're going to put a parenthesis, implying that we're going to distribute 30 into whatever numbers are inside. So 60x divided by 30 is 2x. So 30 times 2x will give me 60x, because what we do is we multiply the whole numbers and the x just stays the same. Okay, and then we do the same, negative 30, so now we do take into account that it's a negative. Negative 30 divided by 30 is negative 1, because 30 times negative 1 gives us negative 30. And that's our expression. How do we check? Well, we can just distribute. We do 30 times 2x, which is 60x, and 30 times negative 1, which is negative 30, and there you go. It matches up with our original expression. Let's do another one. We have 25x plus 5. Let's do the same thing. So what we have to start doing is listing out the factors of 25 and 5. The only factors of 5 are 5 and 1 because it's a prime number, but 25 has 2. 5 and 5, and 25 times 1. As you can see, these are pretty simple numbers, so there's really not a lot of factors to list out. So 5 and 1 are the common factors. I'm going to list them out separately. Now I'm going to ask myself, which one of these two numbers is bigger? That would be 5. So that means that would become our greatest common factor. Okay, so the greatest common factor always goes on the outside. And we have to start asking ourselves after we put this parentheses, 25x divided by 5, what would that be? Well, that's 5x, because 5x times 5 is 25x. Now we also ask ourselves, 5 divided by 5 is 1, because 5 times 1 is 5. And that would be our final expression. Let's check by distributing into the parentheses, making it 25x, because 5 times 5x is 25x, and 5 times 1 is 5. There you go, it matches up with our original expression, therefore it's correct. Let's do this one now. We have 14x minus 21. Let's do this separately. So 21 would be 21 and 1, 3 and 7, 14 is 7 and 2, 14 and 1. The common factors are 1 and 7 out of both of these factors. Which one is the greatest? That would be 7, making it our greatest common factor. Okay, the greatest common factor goes on the outside. We ask ourselves, 14x divided by 7 is 2x, because 7 times 2 is 14, and then the variable just stays behind. Negative, remember, consider the negative 1. Negative 21 divided by 7 would be negative 3, because negative 3 times 7 is negative 21. Let's check our expression by distributing. 2x times 7 is 14x, negative 3 times 7 is negative 21. It matches our original expression, so it's correct. Let's do the final one. We have 33 and 44. Okay, it's 3 and 11, 33 and 1. For 44, it'd be 22 and 2, 11 and 4, 44, and 1. So what are the common factors? Well, I see 1 and 11. Which one's greater out of these two? It would be 11. So that's our greatest common factor. 33x divided by 11 is 3x because 11 times 3 is 33. We add our x. Then 44 divided by 11 is 4 because 11 times 4 is 44. Let's check by distributing. 11 times 3x is 33x. 11 times positive 4 would be 44. It matches our original expression, therefore it's correct. Okay, that would basically be it. As you can see, it's a lot of just listing out factors, seeing which one's greatest, and then from there dividing the original expression so it can be factored into the parentheses and then distributed to check. I hope this was helpful. As always, leave any suggestions, like, and share this video to help other students. And thank you so much. Have a great day.